Today's lesson is called The Climate Change Debate, Caused by Nature or Human Beings. Hi everyone, my name is Jeff.
My name is Roger, and today we've got a big debate to discuss with all of you. A debate, of course, is when people argue about something, usually in a civilized way. When I was in high school, I did go out for the debate team, but I was terrible at it. And in this particular case, though, we are having a debate about climate change. It's real, yes, but what's the cause? That's the big debate.
Climate change. Was this caused by nature, or is this caused by nature, or have we done it? Are we, human beings as a species, responsible for climate change? That is the debate. Anyways, let's get started on our debate. We'll do so right after we take a short break.
The climate change debate, caused by nature or human beings. Few people would deny the reality of global warming. What people dispute is the cause. One side claims current global warming is caused by human activity. The other side states that it's due to natural forces. The question is, which side's arguments hold the most water?
大家好，第一部分我们看到片语 hold water 表示站得住脚，合情合理。例如 I think your point of view can't hold water. 我不认为你的观点可以站得住脚。或是 Your argument does not hold water. 你的论点不合理。另外补充两个关于 water 的片语。第一 wade into those waters 表示淌浑水，涉入某领域或某事，像是Since it's a controversial topic, the president resisted wading into those waters in the debate. 由于这是个争议性的话题，总统不愿在辩论中讨论。第二 a fish out of water 比喻感到别扭不自在。举例来说 Lucy felt like a fish out of water without her electronic gadgets. Lucy 没带电子产品感到不自在。
Okay, so again, we're having a debate about climate change. It used to be called global warming, but now most people refer to it as climate change, with the temperatures going up and strange weather patterns occurring all over the world, and that is climate change. We've got this debate now, and the question is it caused by nature or is it caused by people? Well, here in the first paragraph it says, few people would deny the reality of global warming. Okay, people here is a countable noun, so we are going to use the word few. Few people, not many people. Some people will say less people. That's very common. It's so common that it sounds correct. But technically, according to the grammar rules, you got to use few with countable nouns.
There you go. Yes, few people would deny the reality of global warming, okay? That being said, there is a lot of debate about what is causing global warming and climate change. Anyways, yes, that's what we start talking about next. What people dispute is the cause. Yes, what is behind climate change? Okay, has this been caused by nature or human beings? That's the dispute. That's what people are fighting over. By the way, yes, the word dispute here in our sentence, it's being used as a verb. You can use it as a verb or as a noun. And if something is being disputed, let's say, or if two people are disputing something, they're fighting over that thing, okay? They're arguing about that thing. Now, that fight, okay, they're having is called a dispute. Yeah, that's the word being used as a noun.
Yep, the thing that people disagree on is the cause. Yes, we all admit that climate change is real, but what's causing it, okay? And one side to this debate, one side to this argument, claims current global warming is caused by human activity. So it seems that lots of people feel that, yes, global warming is true, climate change is true, but yes, it's caused by human activity, especially in the form of those greenhouse gases from carbon dioxide and methane and things like that.
There you go. So here is the debate. What is causing this climate change? What is causing global warming? One side says, oh, it's human beings. The other side says that it's due to natural forces. So here we have the two sides as far as this debate is concerned. So everyone's going to be able to voice their opinion. The question, though, is which side's arguments hold the most water. So listen for yourselves and figure out, okay, which side makes the most sense. By the way, if something holds water in this case, we're not talking about a bucket with water in it, but the idea is quite similar. Okay, let's say you do have a bucket and there are a bunch of holes in that bucket. That wouldn't hold much water. The same thing goes with a person's statements, let's say, okay? If there are a lot of holes in their arguments and their statements, they're not going to make a whole lot of sense to you. They're not going to be very persuasive. So you're going to say, hey, your argument just doesn't hold water, or your arguments don't hold water for me.
Yep, they're just not believable. They're not credible. You don't have enough evidence. So indeed, that's what each side is saying. Hey, your argument is wrong. Oh no, your argument is wrong. So of course, that's the question here. Which side's argument holds the most water? Which one is more logical? Which one makes more sense? Okay, that brings us to the end of the first part of our lesson. Let's now listen to the second part.
People who blame human activity say global warming stems from heat being trapped in the atmosphere by gases released through industrial activities and the burning of fossil fuels. The heat-trapping gases cause atmospheric temperatures to rise, resulting in climate change. Experts on the opposing side say the Earth's climate has always warmed and cooled. A 2013 study published in a respected international journal on climate science found that summer temperatures in the Swedish Scandies during the Roman Empire and Middle Ages were consistently higher than 20th and 21st century temperatures.
第二部分，我们看到名词 empire 指帝国，像 Roman Empire 指的就是罗马帝国。例如 The Roman Empire once stretched from Europe to Africa and the Middle East. 罗马帝国的版图曾经从欧洲延伸到非洲及中东地区。或是 At one time, the British Empire ruled about 1/5 of the world's population. 大英帝国曾一度统治了全世界大约1/5的人口。另外，除了上面的意思，这个字还可以指大企业、企业集团、帝国。我们可以说 Jim successfully grew his small company into a major empire in the industry. Jim 成功地将他的小公司壮大成业界庞大的企业集团。再来，我们看到一个单字 consistently， 这个字是副词，指一直、始终如一。举例来说Jerry consistently gets good grades in school because he has good study habits. Jerry 在学校一直保持有好成绩，因为他有良好的读书习惯。或是 Lisa consistently shows up for work early, and that is how she gets so much work done. Lisa 一贯提早上班，这是为何她能完成这么多工作的原因。另外，这个字去到字尾 ly 就成了形容词 consistent， 指持续的、一致的。像是 You will need to be consistent with your practicing if you want to get better at piano. 若你想要钢琴弹得好，就必须持续不断练习。或是 I like buying products from this company because the quality is consistent. 我喜欢买这个公司的产品，因为它的品质始终如一。
The great climate change debate, let's get into things. Is climate change being caused by nature or by us, by human beings? Anyways, people who blame human activity say global warming stems from heat being trapped in the atmosphere by gases released through industrial activities and the burning of fossil fuels. I think we've all heard this before. Yes, a lot of times we've got these greenhouse gases. They're being trapped in the atmosphere, and then those gases in turn trap heat, okay? Heat from the sun, and that's not a good thing, and people believe that this has caused global warming. Now, how do these gases, how do they get there? Well, We put them there. Yeah, we burn stuff like fossil fuels, and that releases stuff like CO2 into the air and into the atmosphere. And then there are also industrial activities that do the same thing on a very big scale. Factories burn through fossil fuels and stuff like that and create a lot of these greenhouse gases. So that's what people who blame human activity, that's what they say. They say that global warming stems from these activities and the heat being trapped in the atmosphere there.
Yep, it's stemming from the heat being trapped in the atmosphere. It's coming from that. That is the source. So here we've also got the word trap here, to be trapped somewhere, to be trapped in the atmosphere. Indeed, the gases are there in the atmosphere after we release them, so the heat cannot escape like they normally do. So the heat is trapped and things get warmer and warmer, just like the greenhouse effect. Heat is trapped in a greenhouse during the winter, so that's why you grow plants there during the winter, so it stays nice and warm inside there, and your plants can keep on growing through the winter, especially in cold parts of the earth. Of course, plants grow through the winter here all the time. You have to understand that a greenhouse would be most effective in northern locations. And we also burn fossil fuels like petroleum and coal. Those are fuels that come from fossils.
Yes, these gases are not good. The heat-trapping gases cause atmospheric temperatures to rise, resulting in climate change. Okay, that's the people who blame human activity. That's what they say. Now, experts on the opposing side say the Earth's climate has always warmed and cooled. Okay, now, a lot of scientists believe that this is hooey. Okay, they believe that, yes, humans are behind climate change, but it's very difficult to disagree with this claim. It's true, okay? The Earth's climate has always warmed and cooled. There are cycles of warming and cooling.
Exactly. So this is the other side of the argument here, the opposing side, okay? This is their argument. This is what they say. Well, the Earth has always warmed and cooled. If you look at ice cores and things like that over the past several thousand years, yes, the temperature has gone up and down. It happens all the time, and they think that that's probably what's causing the temperatures to go up now. It's just natural, and we're going to have to live with it. So these are the opposing people, or the opposing side. Opposing means opposite, the other side. So if you remember last year's World Series, the winners were the Washington Nationals, and the opposing team were the Houston Astros, or the team was the Houston Astros. So this is the opposing side to the argument. On one side, they're saying it's caused by human activities. The opposing side say, nope, this is natural. The Earth's climate has always gone up and down throughout history.
I'm having a hard time finding any problems here. The only problem I'm having is trying to figure out, where can I shoot holes in these arguments? Because so far, both sides are quite convincing to me. Anyways, let's move on. Maybe we'll gain some clarity in the coming sentences. Anyways, the next sentence says, a 2013 study published in a respected international journal on climate science found that summer temperatures in the Swedish Scandies during the Roman Empire and Middle Ages were consistently higher than 20th and 21st century temperatures. So there you go. What to do with this? Summer temperatures in Sweden during the Roman Empire and Middle Ages were consistently higher than 20th and 21st century temperatures? That doesn't sound right to me. Wouldn't it be higher during the 20th and the 21st century if humans were causing global warming? This is strange. Anyways, it says here that these temperatures were consistently higher, i.e., almost all of the time, these temperatures were higher. Further, this came from a 2013 study. This study was in a respected international journal on climate science.
Yep, that's when it came out, when it was printed, and it was released back in 2013, and that's what they said back in history in this mountain range in Sweden. Temperatures during the Roman Empire and the Middle Ages were pretty high consistently without stopping. Consistently means something is continuous and doesn't change too much. Okay, that brings us to the end of the second part of our lesson. Let's move on to the third part. We'll listen first.
More specifically, many scientists have concluded that global warming is caused by natural fluctuations in the sun's heat. However, those who are unconvinced say natural changes in the sun's activity cannot explain 20th century global warming. To prove their point, they argue that temperatures are rising only in the troposphere, the Earth's lower atmosphere. The upper atmosphere, or stratosphere, is actually cooling, which wouldn't happen if the sun were causing global warming.
第三部分，我们看到名词 fluctuation 指变动、波动。例如 The effects of extreme climate fluctuations on multi-species ecosystems can be severe. 极端气候的变动对多物种生态系可能造成严重的影响。或是 If you look at this graph here, you can observe the seasonal fluctuations. 如果你看这张图表，就能观察到季节性的波动。最后，我们看到一个单字 troposphere， 这个字是名词，指大气对流层。举例来说 The troposphere is where humans and all the creatures can live. 对流层是人类和所有生物可以生存的地方。
Okay, let's start the third part of today's lesson on the great climate debate. Now, more specifically, many scientists have concluded that global warming is caused by natural fluctuations in the sun's heat. Apparently, the sun periodically gets hotter or colder and stuff like that. That's what a fluctuation is all about.
Yep, solar maximum, solar minimum, and stuff like that. However, those who are unconvinced, the people on the other side, they say natural changes in the sun's activity cannot explain 20th century global warming. So again, they're unconvinced of that argument. If you're unconvinced, you don't believe it. You tell me that your Uncle Fred is the governor of Kentucky. I'm unconvinced. I don't believe that. You're going to have to prove it to me.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a better job persuading me, okay? I'm unconvinced. Anyways, to prove their point, they argue that temperatures are rising only in the troposphere, the Earth's lower atmosphere. By the way, yeah, the troposphere, that is the Earth's lower atmosphere. And there's more. The upper atmosphere, or stratosphere, is actually cooling, which wouldn't happen if the sun were causing global warming, which is a very good point. If the sun were getting hotter, the entire atmosphere would be getting hotter, right? So why is the upper atmosphere getting colder? That's weird. All right, folks, with that, today's lesson is in the books, and it's time for you guys to hear from the Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看见文法重点。课文第二部分提到说，有一份研究发现，在罗马帝国和中古世纪期间，瑞典斯堪的纳维亚山脉的夏季温度一直都持续高于20和21世纪的温度。那文中这边用到一个单字叫做 consistently， 它表示一直持续地始终如一。那它是来自动词 consist， 我们来学它的字首字根。好 SIST 这个字根可以表达站立、放置或是处于某一种状态。在 consist 这个字当中，它的字首 CON 表示一起， SIST 表示摆放，把所有东西都摆放在一起构成整体。那同学们或许就可以用这个方式来联想 consist， 它有组成构成的意思。好，那么整体呢，它会有一致性。我们在 consist 后面加上形容词字尾 ENT， 变 consistent， 就表示一贯的、一致的。再加上 ly 变成副词 consistently， 就表示一贯地、持续地、始终如一。我们顺便补充几个有相同字根的单字。第一个是 persist， 好，它的字首 PER 表示完全地。SIST 表示站立，如果从头到尾完全都站在那里，完全不动如山，屹立不摇，也许就可以联想到 persist， 它有坚持不懈、持续存在的意思。好，第二个补充的是 assist。ASSIST 它的字首 AS 是来自 AD 表示朝向，只是因为 AD 碰到 S 开头的字根，它才会被拼成 AS。 好，那么字根 SIST 表示站立，同学们可以试着联想，当我们朝向某个人，站在他旁边协助，这样应该可以想到 assist 它有帮助协助的意思。好，第三个 insist 它的字首 IN 表示在什么之上， SIST 表示站立。那我们可以试着想，当你站在某个立场上，采取这个立场而不让步，也许就可以联想到 insist 它有坚持主张的意思。好，那么第四个补充的是 resist RESIST 它的字首 RE 表示反抗， SIST 表示处于某种状态，合在一起字面来看就是处于反抗状态嘛，所以 resist 它有抵抗抗拒的意思。好，课文第三部分一开始提到说，许多科学家推断全球暖化是太阳高温的自然变动所造成的。那这边用到一个单字是 fluctuation， 它表示变动波动，那它是来自动词 fluctuate。 我们来拆解它的字根FLU 这个字当字根的时候呢，它有 flow 就是流动的意思，在某些单字里面它可能会拼成 FLUC、FLUV、FLUX 等等。好，在 fluctuate 这个字当中， FLUC 就表示流动，那么 ATE 是动词字尾。我们在看某个资料的走势图、波动图的时候，那线条这样起起伏伏，是不是就很像在流动一样？这样也许就可以联想到 fluctuate 它有变动、波动的意思吧。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Dispute. Art experts dispute whether the recently found painting is genuine or fake. Oppose.The majority of the population opposes increasing income tax for the middle class. Publish. No one knows when the author will finally publish the last book in his popular series. Empire. The Khmer Empire, which lasted from 802 to 1431 AD, covered most of modern-day Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, and southern Vietnam. Consistently.Albert consistently does well in class, but struggles when exam time comes. Unconvinced. The police remain unconvinced that the suspect is telling the truth about being innocent.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.